Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to talk about how the Madam Web movie, and yes, apparently we're getting a Madam Web movie, but apparently the Madam Web movie is reportedly, potentially, the live-action Spider-Verse. If it's done right, I'm hoping it's done right. I really enjoyed the Spider-Verse films, and I really enjoyed No Way Home. All three films that I mentioned are great, and I can't wait for the third Spider-Verse film. So, let's see what they mean in this case. Sony has been big with this current Spider-Man film universe. All began with Tom Hardy appearing as Venom, which is set to release its third chapter. Morbius followed that, now leading to Madam Web and Kraven the Hunter. However, Madam Web might be shaping up to be far more than its predecessor, as current rumors paint it as the live-action Spider-Verse. Madam Web is a clairvoyant older woman in the comics who is stricken with myasthenia graphics. The disease leaves her on a life support system that resembles a spider web. While she appears as a supporting character in the comics, Sony is taking things in a different direction, potentially placing her among the pantheon of current anti-heroes. Interestingly, Madam Web is portrayed by Dakota Johnson, who is nowhere near an old woman. It could be we're getting a brand new take on the character, though Spider-Man she supports might not be Spider-Man at all, but Julia Carpenter. Carpenter is known as Spider-Woman, and is portrayed by Sydney Sweeney in this film. Even odd is that a new rumor has indicated that many Spider people will be featured in the film. While fans might want Tom Holland, they are getting the other two beloved Spider-Man heroes. So, Marvel, this is from the Marvel Updates Twitter. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield will return as Spider-Man in Madam Web. Their appearance will be similar to that in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Okay. I can dig that. Based on the new rumor of Marvel Updates on Twitter, now X, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire will reportedly appear in Madam Web. Their appearance and inclusion are compared to how they appeared in Spider-Man No Way Home, while we are unsure about the multiverse aspect of the Sony universe. This makes sense. One of the biggest multiverse crossovers happened in No Way Home when Tom Hardy was transported to the MCU, leaving behind some of the symbiote. Another character, Adrian Toomes, played by Michael Keaton, has also made the jump. Keaton first appeared as the Vulture in Spider-Man Far From Home, and then appeared in a via post-credit scene in Morbius. One could theorize that Keaton's return to Sony's Spider-Man films means he is setting up the Sinister Six, which would need a Spider-Man to battle them. However, why not have multiple Spider people instead? Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield has expressed interest in returning to their respective roles, and plenty of rumors are tying both to the new Spider-Man films. Sam Raimi has been reported to return to direct Spider-Man 4, with Tobey Maguire. Madam Web might bring both Spider-Man back into the fold, allowing both to head to sequels or reboots of their own Spider-Man universes. This rumor is even more interesting because it could indicate that Tom Holland is done with portraying Spider-Man. The young actor has spoken in depth about wanting to hang up his tights and that could be happening sooner than we think. Before the industry strikes, Tom Holland was busy with an acting hiatus. He revealed that the conversations for our fourth movie were beginning, but only in the early stages. This delay is in production, and his wants to leave behind the role of Spider-Man might lead him to step away completely. Though it would be a massive hit to the MCU not to have Holland return. He could be replaced by Sydney Sweeney, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield. Fans would want to see Holland back, but allowing any of the three mentioned actors to take over would be a welcome change. If Holland does back away from being Spider-Man, the MCU Spider-Man, I can kind of see them like either killing him off screen, so like Spider-Woman, or even Miles Morales can take over, or like a recast of Peter Parker. I wouldn't doubt if they go there either. Anyways, Madam Web could be the multiverse movie that allows multiple iterations of Spider people to work together, effectively bring in the Sinister Six. The film is slated for February 6, 2024 release date. Shortly after, Kraven the Hunter will release in August 2024. Kraven could appear in Madam Web along with Venom, Vulture, and Morbius. So if this happened, it would mean that the Sinister Six is a Sony next big plan. It would also mean bringing in Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Sydney Sweeney together, who would set up their Spider-Man universes for the foreseeable future. And before Andrew Garfield, Amazing Spider-Man 3, his Spider-Verse was canned essentially. There were talks about like an Aunt May movie, which I don't know why Aunt May will get her own movie, and a Sinister Six film. So a Sinister Six film has been essentially in the talks. That's been talked about before. So I wouldn't be surprised if they made a Sinister Six film. And it's just a wild speculation and rumors, but if the MCU can get away with multiverse magic, so can Sony. Madam Web is only 6 months away, and we will certainly find out what sort of cameos and crazy plot details Sony has been harboring. So, I'm going to say this again, because I think I said this a few times. Even like the potential return of Tobey and Andrew in Secret Wars. The reason why their return was so great in No Way Home was because, of course, the writing was up until I want to say the month or two before the release of No Way Home, nobody expected, really knew for sure if Peter and Andrew was going to come back. It was all speculation, and they did it in a beautiful way. Having Tobey and Andrew come back for Madam Web and Adventure Secret Wars would dilute, I feel like they run the risk of cheapening those two iterations. I feel like since both actors are in Spider-Man No Way Home, and this clearly shows that there's a huge fan base that wants to see an Amazing Spider-Man 3 and a Spider-Man 4. So, I feel like it'd be more of a service to them to have Tobey Maguire come back to do a Spider-Man 4, Andrew Garfield to come back as Amazing Spider-Man 3. And that's, and potentially, maybe coming back for, Secret Invasion, because apparently that's supposed to be the end to the Multiverse Saga. But, I don't know, it's just, if they keep bringing Peter Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire to come back, then, in multiple roles in the future and cameos, wouldn't eventually, like, take out the excitement of, hey, Andrew Garfield is back, and Tobey Maguire is back. Like, seriously, I see them, but the excitement level wouldn't be there, really. Like it was for No Way Home. So that's just me. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. I will talk to you, fellow mutants, later.